You can now file or rectify the mistakes in your income tax return after 31st March. Yes, that's true. Recently, the government announced in Budget 2022 that taxpayers would be able to update any omissions or errors in their return by filing an updated return. Hello and welcome. I'm Bhavna from Clear. We are India's largest tax and financial services platform for individuals. Do subscribe to support us and get a clear explanation of finance concepts. In this video, we will know everything about the newly introduced updated return and how is it different from the revised return. So, let's get started. So far, there are three versions of income tax returns, that is, the original return, the revised return, and the belated return. As a taxpayer, you need to file an income tax return within the due date specified as per the provisions of the Income Tax Act, which is the original return. If you miss the original return filing date, you will have the option to file a belated return. Further, you can file a revised return to amend the details reported in the original or belated return. To provide relief to the taxpayers by providing more time for revision of returns for the reason of omission or errors, the government has now introduced a new updated return. Coming to when and who can file an updated return. Any person can file an updated return irrespective of whether the taxpayer had previously filed the return or not. Yes, even if you have not filed your original or belated returns, you can still file the updated return. There is a time limit to file the updated return. It should be furnished within 24 months of the end of the relevant assessment year. The updated return does not replace the revised return. You can file an updated return after the end of the assessment year only when certain conditions are met. If there is additional tax liability in the updated return, that is, there is no reduction in the total tax liability as per original, revised, or belated return. The updated return should not be a return of loss. There cannot be refund or increase in a refund amount in the updated return. No assessment or reassessment or revision or recomputation is pending or completed for the same assessment year. No search or survey is initiated against you for the relevant assessment year or two preceding years. No prosecution proceedings are initiated against you before the filing of an updated return. The income tax officer should have not communicated any information available with him or her under specified laws or related to tax treaty agreements to you before filing the updated return for the relevant assessment year. Did you understand the concept of updated return? If the concept is clear, please comment clear in the comment section below. Now, let's know how the updated return is different from the revised return. As a taxpayer, you can update the changes through both revised and updated returns. However, you can file an updated return only if there is an additional tax liability and all other conditions which I specified earlier are met. Further, you can file an updated return even if the original return is not filed, which is not possible in case of a revised return. You can file a revised return only if he or she files the original or belated return. Moreover, you need to pay a penalty of 25% or 50% of the tax and interest amount payable while filing an updated return. But while filing a revised return, there are no such penalties. So what is this penalty about? Let us know in detail. If you file an updated return after the expiry of the due date of the revised return and belated return and before the completion of 12 months from the end of the relevant assessment year, a penalty equivalent to 25% of the tax and interest amount is payable. You need to pay a penalty of 50% if the updated return is filed between 12 months and 24 months of the end of the relevant assessment year. So folks, This was everything about the updated returns, which was newly introduced in the Budget 2022. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe to support us and get a clear explanation of all finance concepts. Stay tuned for more updates.